Joe Rogan is literally a tofu mine.
Is this your first time in Texas?
No, I've been here before.
You've been to Austin before?
Yes.
So for people who don't know your story, I'm just going to give them a primer, just to sort of establish your history. You were born in North Korea, and you escaped North Korea when you were 13. Is that how old you were? I think we should start off with what it was like living in North Korea. I saw your interview with Jordan Peterson, and it was incredibly moving, and it was incredibly disturbing.
Wait. He saw his interview with Jordan Peterson.
And eye-opening, and it's hard to believe for people that don't know what life is like in North Korea, the reality of you growing up in North Korea. But just talking about how you essentially had no food, and you would go looking for bugs to eat.
Yeah.
This was the reality of your existence as a child, that there was no protein.
Yeah.
Now that you live here in America and you can kind of eat whatever you want, when you look back on that, what does it seem like to you? Does it seem like reality? Does it seem like a dream? What does your childhood seem like?
Sometimes this feels like a dream.
This feels like a dream.
Yeah, so I pinched myself a lot in the beginning, because they say if it's not dream, it hurts, right? When you pinch yourself. So a lot of times I pinch myself, because sometimes I'm really horrified if I wake up from this, that I'm gonna wake up in my living room in North Korea. So sometimes that line is very blurry to me.
So the first thing we should notice is that she says that she has a living room in North Korea. And for all of you who have seen Parasite, not everyone in the occupied Korea has a living room. But so she has. So we've all seen that. Okay, let's continue.
And because the one common thing that North Koreans all have is actually in our dreams when we sleep, it's back in North Korea. So in our dream, we somehow never able to escape it. So every day my mom wakes up, like she tells me about a story how she was back in North Korea. And I have the exact same thing. No matter what, how many years we left afterwards, in our dreams, we are still in that country.
So that's the nightmare. The nightmare is that you're still trapped in North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
When you lived there, you didn't know that there was another way to live.
No. It's like here right now, we cannot imagine a life in some different planet in the universe, right? We just don't know what that life looks like. Exactly the same thing. I never knew the life in different planet could be like.
And where you lived in North Korea, there was no internet.
Yeah.
There's very little electricity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where did she live in North Korea where there was no, can somebody, what you have to do is keep me company while we listen to Yeonmi on Joe Rogan. And we're going at about 3 minutes for every half an hour. And this is a 3-hour interview. Okay. Well, now I think I have a soft spot for Joe Rogan. So I'm going to say that he has a good heart. Like he did when you talk about something he knows about, like when Dave Rubin tried to do the nonsense about building codes, Joe Rogan was like, no. That's like, you need building codes because you need building codes. But when it's stuff that he doesn't know about.
Right? Mm-hmm. And how much education did you get? And how much education did you get?
I never even seen the map of the world. So as even 8.
This is an outright lie. Come on. She has not seen a map of the world. Come on. This is a outright lie. Come on. She has not seen a map of the world. But if you don't see a map of the world, as we saw yesterday, how can you hate America? That's a contradiction. Mm-hmm.
Asian, I did not even know that I was Asian. So
you did not even know you were Asian? What? This is just This is Orientalist nonsense. Like, she's like the Ben Carson of Asian people. I hope I'm not going into the Asian territory, fetish, but this is like, I didn't even know I was Asian. It's like, no, you're kind of lying. And this is like you are giving people their fantasy of North Korea, which is so psychotic. And you're pretending that that's true. So you're like engaging in their cosplaying.
Need more anarchists dunked on, Nazis ripped apart, and the libs' real intentions to be trotted out? Hit the like and subscribe buttons below, and then go over to historically.substack.com and check out our newsletter and podcasts.